Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the Iconic Minds podcast, where we explore the lives and ideas of history's most influential thinkers. I'm your host, Professor Enlighten, and today we're honored and privileged to have one of the most renowned philosophers of all time. Please join me in welcoming the founding father of the Western philosophy, Mr. Socrates. Socrates, it's a true privilege to have you here. Let's start with your early years. What were some of the key experiences during your childhood and youth that shaped your philosophical outlook?
Dr. Enlighten, thank you for having me. Growing up in Athens, I was immersed in a society that valued debate and intellectual inquiry. My father was a stonemason, and my mother was a midwife, which exposed me to both practical skills and the value of nurturing ideas. However, it was my exposure to various thinkers and my early engagements in dialogue that truly ignited my passion for philosophy. I quickly realized that true wisdom comes from recognizing one's own ignorance and striving to understand the world through questioning.
That's fabulous, Socrates. Tell me, your method of questioning, known as the Socratic method, is still widely used today. How did you develop this approach, and why do you believe it's so effective in uncovering truth?
Well, the Socratic method emerged from my belief that dialogue is the best way to explore and understand complex concepts. By asking probing questions, I encourage others to examine their beliefs and uncover inconsistencies. Look, this method is effective because it pushes individuals to think critically and reflect deeply on their assumptions, leading to greater clarity and understanding. It's not just about finding answers, but about fostering a continuous pursuit of knowledge. I'm sure you understand that, Mr. Enlighten. So does your audience who are watching this podcast.
Sure, I understand that, Mr. Philosopher. That's why my YouTube channel is entitled Understand to Enlighten. Now tell me, in your dialogues you often discuss the concept of virtue. How do you define virtue, and what role does it play in living a good life?
The word virtue to me doesn't only mean a mere form of knowledge, but it also involves understanding what is truly good and acting in accordance with that understanding. Living a virtuous life means striving to be just, courageous, and wise. It's about aligning one's actions with a deeper understanding of moral principles. Virtue is central to a good life because it guides us towards making ethical decisions and contributing positively to society.
Supernatural. Tell me, your trial and subsequent execution are well-known events in your life. How do you reflect on these experiences, and what message do you hope they convey about the pursuit of truth and justice?
To address your question, my trial and execution were the result of my commitment to questioning and challenging the status quo. I believe that standing by one's principles, even in the face of adversity, is a crucial part of pursuing truth and justice. My hope is that my life serves as a testament to the value of intellectual integrity and the importance of remaining true to one's convictions, regardless of the consequences.
In light of my knowledge, you have had a profound influence on your students and followers. How do you perceive the role of the philosopher in society, and what advice would you give to the aspiring philosophers?
Drawing from my journey, the role of the philosopher is to seek wisdom and inspire others to do the same. Philosophers should challenge assumptions, promote critical thinking, and contribute to the moral and intellectual growth of society. My advice to aspiring philosophers is to embrace the pursuit of knowledge with humility and openness. Question everything, be willing to learn from others, and remain committed to the quest for truth.
Thank you, Socrates, for sharing your wisdom and insights. Your approach to philosophy continues to inspire and challenge billions of people to think more deeply about our lives and our society.
Professor Enlighten, it's been a pleasure to engage in this wonderful dialogue with you. May we all continue to seek knowledge and live virtuous lives. And kept enlightened. Thank you, Professor.
My dear audience, thank you for joining us on this amazing journey with one of history's greatest minds. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share Understand to Enlighten. Until next time, keep exploring the depths of knowledge and keep enlightened.